Today's show is brought to you by these proud sponsors. Mossy Oak, it's not just a passion, it's an obsession. Buckmasters and the Buckmasters American Deer Foundation. Macro Systems Digital Video for all your editing needs. The International Hunter Education Association. The National Shooting Sports Foundation. Cat TV and Vega Video Productions. Taxidermy services for today's hunt were provided by Chip and Carrie Stamper of the Missouri Taxidermy Institute.
Hi, my name's Noah Swanson. I'm 19 years old. I live in Reedsboro, Vermont.
Hey everybody, welcome to New Brunswick, Canada. Got a great show for you today. We're hunting black bear with Buckaroo LeBlanc and Oak Mountain Lodge. I'm Kevin Hoyt and this is the future of hunting, Canadian style. This week we're headed north to the Bay of Fundy. Oak Mountain is located in the pristine north woods of New Brunswick, Canada. A 14-hour drive northeast from Vermont, this place is out there. These beautiful woods are also the perfect habitat for giant black bears. Now we didn't get here by accident. Before this conservation program, when I used to be the shooter, Oak Mountain Lodge was one of my favorite destinations. They run an honest 90% success rate and have a high population of color-phased bears. That white V is a real trophy and a great reason to give Buckaroo a call. Maybe he can teach you a few tricks.
I'm just gonna do it, just waving my hand. Good boy, heel. Come here. Give me 5. Good boy. There. No. Sit. 2 plus 2. Good boy. 2 plus 3. There you go. You got it. You're a good boy. Yeah.
You guys need to start filling out a few more applications. I had to pull a few tricks of my own to give this hunt away. I needed an archery hunter and I didn't have any applications from the right area. Now you think giving away a hunt like this would be easy, but it wasn't. My sister actually found Noah.
Me, my mom, and my dad went out to Brattleboro, come home at late, like 6, 7 o'clock at night, get a phone call, and I was from your sister, and asked if I want to go on a bear hunt. I figured, sure, right on the backside of my mountain or something, 2 miles away. I said, sure, what time? She said, down my house, 7 o'clock, you're going to Canada. And I was pretty psyched. I mean, at first, it was like one of them, is this a prank, $6,000 hunt, dream of a lifetime hunt, and never had this opportunity ever thrown at me or anyone I known before. I'm just happy to get one of these nice, beautiful, free hunts, and not the fact that it was free or anything, but just the enjoyment of the woods, being in new territory, checking out newer game.
Noah's got a cool story too.
My dad's a woodsman. He's about 52 years old and he lives for hunting. I probably started about maybe when I was 5 to 6 years old with my old man, always going up in the woods, showing me how to track, the signs to look for, the habitat each animal likes, general basics of how any young amateur or professional hunter would start out, to learn all about hunting. And I believe it does take a good hunter and great skill to make a great hunter and skill. I mean, you can do it on your own, but it's always good to have other tips.
That's one thing amazed me about you too, is when you told me you didn't have electricity. It's 2006?
It's
Almost.
2006, and that's true. I do not have electricity. I live that far in the woods. I don't have electricity. The first time we actually got running water was in '95, so yeah, I'm happy.
You've been camping.
I've been camping for the last 19 years. But don't get me wrong, I still have a lot of crap like TVs, DVD players, all that good luxury stuff, but just use it at nighttime, that's all. When you need electricity, when it's dark and you don't have nothing to do.
When we return, I'll show you how we bait for bear and how much work actually goes into it.
And the future of hunting will be right back after these messages.
You know, some people think that hunting is just sitting around waiting for a deer to walk by. Hunting is the original outdoor challenge. You'll test yourself physically and mentally against the elements. It's intense, exhilarating, and every day is an adventure. Whether you take a shot or not.
Not what you expected? Then give hunting a try. Plan your adventure today at huntinfo.org.
Live. This hunting season only. Mother Nature's Outdoor Arena, the world's elusive giant whitetail monster buck. A safe, fun, and enjoyable experience for the entire family. Feel the adrenaline for yourself. Help manage and protect the nation's wildlife and take home respect, understanding, and a lifetime of memory. Learn the incredible bonding power. Pass on our heritage and traditions. Tickets available at your local DNR. You can buy the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Hey everybody, my name's Kevin Hoyt, and I've got some exciting news for our nation's youth hunters. I've teamed up with several sponsors, and we're giving away some
fantastic, unbelievable, awesome,
world-class hunts, like trophy elk in Hells Canyon, Idaho, or whitetail on the famous Milk River in Montana. We're giving away those hunts and a bunch more.
Don't worry, Dad, you can come too.
Just get a parent's permission and log on.
It's been said that hunting is good for the soul. We'd say it's good for a whole slew of reasons, like spending time with the family, teaching them to shoot, and the trick to sitting still in the blind. And there's the pointers you pick up, like how to manage a thermos of coffee and a hard-headed dog all at once. Fact is, you can take nothing from the sky and still marvel at the good times you've had and the memories you made. No limit on those.
Welcome back to the show, and just in time to learn how we bait for black bear.
Okay, give me that one. Reach up for another one. Because I know this one is empty. I know that. And those like saddlebags. Nobody had permission to come here, you know what I mean? Oh. I came to see the farmer myself, talked to him and that, and he says, told him I was looking to bait for bears and shoot bucks. He said, as long as you don't shoot does. I said, that's why they call me Buckaroo. I just shoot this bucks. I said, no does. So, yeah. I told him my outfit was Oak Mountain Lodge Outfitter. Oh, he said, I know where you are on the Fundy Park Road. I said, yes, sir. He said, no problem. So, cool. I go there. We give him a hand once in a while with his farm stuff.
Y'all help him out.
Help him out and that. And we got
like a little trade-off.
Yeah. Well, we'll go down just a little ways and we'll rebait this one because this one I done Sunday, and I know she's cleaned up.
Oh yeah.
I know these bears. I got pictures of them, you know, on the camera and that.
They
so.
usually hit them pretty often then.
Well, here they hit them every day. I could keep filming every day and they'll clean them every day, but I only bait them all summer once a week, so that keeps them hungry. And so they hear me tapping the barrel, they know that I'm there. So it keeps them coming.
So it's more of a treat than just a dinner every night.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's why it's more. That's why they love it.
Because they got a lot of vegetable ones. They got the blackberries, you got the raspberries,
got the apples,
chopped cherries, you know, and they got the pigeon berries and that, you know. I'm here. Look at that. Look at this. They'll love this. They're going to see that Buckaroo. Came back. Good man. here, everybody gotta eat. So I throw bagels on the ground so the ravens and whatever the squirrels can help themselves too.
Clean woods, healthy woods.
Especially when like you got a guy like Kevin there with a camera and everything. And
all right.
looking at what I'm doing, you know, not that I'm doing everything right. Not too much of doing right. It's just that the bear wants to eat and he's hungry. He got to get ready. See, they eat constantly. All summer long. That's
Get ready for winter.
Get ready for the winter. See, my friend's already coming. The little chipmunk. Look at that. See? He heard me. He said, "I'm coming." I see the bagel. Hey, how you doing today? Huh? Come see Buckaroo? Yeah, he said, "I come and see. Is anything else to eat here?"
Yep, there's another one right there in the bank right there.
There's another one on the bank. There's two. Brother and sister. We'll be licking here forever.
Now that's just straight molasses you're putting down?
Yeah, this is the molasses they put in beef fattener. You get it at the co-op store, the farm store. I put that, that's a big smell in that.
Yeah,
Yeah, real
for the
sweet
trail.
smell.
It's a sweet smell that's smelled from a long way. It smells all day long, you know what I mean?
Now you can see the tremendous amount of time and energy that goes into one bait.
One bait.
How many baits did you say you're running?
I'm running 80 baits all total. Really.
So
Keep
that's
40 going in the summer. See, now I'm putting these apples right here. Right in the end, so we keep them here. You like the apple, and we bring them a bag here when we come in. Every time we come in, we bring a bag of apple. He'll eat the apple after he finishes eating the sweet.
Oh, he
That's
will.
the last thing you'll eat, the apple.
Because that's a lot better than
That's a
the
lot better, the sweet.
Right.
And when we bring the meat, you know, the young bear doesn't go for the meat. The big bear is wise. He knows there's a lot of protein. He'll
Yeah.
hit the meat, you know what I mean? They go for the sweet. They got a sweet tooth, just like us. See, but a bear is not a cannibal. Everybody thinks a bear is a cannibal. He's a vegetarian. That's why they don't hit the meat that much.
And this one is Noah's bait site.
Wow, half a bag. I had this up to here yesterday. I mean,
Yeah, this one's bone dry.
bone dry. See, look at that. They got it all twisted out. But here you got big bears. Well, I got pictures. I can show you the bears. You can't see the barrel.
Yeah, I remember seeing
Yeah.
the barrels.
Yeah.
2 barrels and you can't even see one corner of it.
See, from here you got 20 yards. We stepped it. It's a 20-yard shot. Here you're going to see quite a few bears coming out at the same time.
shot.
Don't leave no garbage around at all. I take everything out every time. See any paper around, I pick it up. There's nothing behind. These are my favorite right here. Those apple tart,
Yeah.
oh, they're really good. Like, oh, when they're fresh. This one been baiting for 2 years and nobody hunted it. So here, and I've been baited all summer long. Once a week filling this barrel. And yesterday I came and you seen the barrel when we got here.
Now you're about the only outfitter that baits in the summer, right?
Yeah, I'm the only outfitter that baits in the summertime, and I do a grease pad, you know, so the bear will lay in it, and they go through the wood. Another bear picks it up, sends that, either he meets that bear or he comes right to my bait. Everybody else said, well, it's too expensive to bait in the summer. Well, take the time and you got a few connections. You can get the bait, and you do it like you enjoy it. You gotta enjoy it. Otherwise, the love of it. You gotta, you know, you gotta enjoy it. You gotta love it. Otherwise, forget it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It just,
If you don't love it, then you ain't gonna like it eventually.
you gotta be right in here. You know what I mean?
And here.
I still get the grilling. I can sit with a guy in a tree stand and I see a bear coming. My heart starts pounding too. You can tell right there. See the big track right there? Track there. Another one right here. Look at this one. See how wide it is? See? And it's following both sides. They trail into there. And they'll be coming around here. You probably will see the black coming out. and then they'll come in there and they'll smell. Sometimes they'll sit around here, and then they'll make their way to the bait.
So they'll pretty much just like nose around and take their time.
They'll take their time coming in. You know, they'll make sure everything's safe and everything.
Yep.
So when I drop you guys off tonight, what I'm going to do, I'll rebang the barrel like that's the dinner bell to them.
Yeah.
You know, with a little bit of luck and a good hunter, a good shot, you're going to get your bear.
Sounds good.
And we're going to go back to the lodge now, and you're going to do some practicing.
Oh yeah.
Because I want to see where you're shooting at.
Oh, Buckaroo, boy, he's a character. And I mean that in a good way. He's a good character. He's a guy which, when I look at, he knows what he's talking about. He knows all about the woods up here. He knows the activity of the bears. He knows what they've been up to, their times. So he pretty much has them right down to a T. He knows all about the techniques of hunting, where to place the shots, the little tips that can make the biggest difference in the world. With age comes wisdom and skill.
Our lodge was also impressive. It had all the amenities of home set in a beautiful rustic setting. Like every sportsman's dream, this camp is filled to the brim with hunting nostalgia and all the telltale signs of a quality outfitter. You can see Buckaroo offer some nice deer hunting too. With body weights over 300 pounds, Oak Mountain has a lot to offer. Another sign of quality was Buckaroo's concern for the bear and his concern about Noah's shooting ability.
Now we're going to set your bow with that. And that's what you're going to shoot.
Is this the arrows you're going to shoot? That's what you got to shoot.
You can't take one grain and swap for
And
another.
swap.
Same like taking one made of bullet and swapping to another one after you got your gun set. That's no good.
You know, as hunters, we owe it to the game we pursue to practice and make sure we're proficient with the weapon we choose.
But all you buckaroos, stay tuned. Future hunting will be right back. Thank you.
There's a lot about the outdoors that deserves our appreciation. The mountains, the swamp, hardwood bottoms, and the fact that nowhere in all this beauty is there a decent place to hang a clock. Out here, time passes at its own pace, one we'd all be better off following. So slow down, breathe deep. As the wind and the grass just reminded us, there's plenty of time.
What if somebody told you that your kids might not get a chance to go hunting? Are you having trouble believing it? Well, it's true, so you better listen to this important message. The average age of a hunter in the United States is 45 years old. We have lost almost 1% of our nation's hunters per year, every year, for the last 15 years.
Please help me save the future of hunting. Take a kid into the woods this year.
Hi, this is Jack Bushman of Buckmasters, and this is my buddy right here, Kendall. Where are you from, Vermont?
Yep.
All right. Hey, if you want to help the great sport of hunting, why don't you take somebody out hunting or fishing, just like somebody like Camden right here. It'll mean all the difference in the world in their life and also for the future of hunting.
Welcome back to New Brunswick at Noah's Tree Stand. After a long wait with little company, the action finally got hot.
I was looking 1 second, and I'm trying to watch like a hawk and listen for every twig and sound. And I just like blinked, and 1 second later, as soon as I opened my eyes, a bear, the first one, was halfway out of the spruces right there, and he was looking around. I was like, damn, where the hell did he come from? I didn't hear anything.
We figured this sow was pushing 300 pounds.
And after he ran off, after the bait pile, it's like, once again, somehow I'm trying to listen for another bear, this and that. Didn't even hear him. It's like I blinked again, the other bear come right out of the woods.
Now this is a big bear.
It was like unbelievable. I'm like wondering if something's wrong with my eyes or, but no, it was just, they're very quiet, they're very stealthy.
Look how long his body is. I've been fortunate enough to see several bears in the hunting woods, but this one is by far the biggest I've ever seen.
My first bear ever. I was about to pull up. Another bear went right behind me, started making noise. I stayed right still. Something's still walking.
Hey, it's your hand. Shaking? I'm shaking more than you.
I know, when I seen that first bear, man, my heart was thumping 100 miles an hour. I seen the bear, my hand was going like this. I just sat there and watched the little bear, and I was like, if I wanted to shoot the thing too, I'd have to calm down. So I'm just sitting there and watching him more. I'm like, alright, just let him feed. And watching him, and I'm like, alright, now I'm starting to get more calmer. Heart rate's going down and stuff. My hand's more steady. Just waiting it out though, see if another one would come or whatever, see what he was up to about the bait. When I seen the second bear, my heart rate started up a little bit more again, of course, twice the size of the other one.
Now Noah's shot was great, but this was a great big bear. We actually ended up waiting overnight before we went in to retrieve him.
Last night, by the time we got out of the woods, is just about 12 or a little after 12. We probably went over 700 yards or up to 500 yards, and we still didn't see him. We put him up out of the bed a couple times, or where he lay down, I should say, because it was hurt. Heard him clatter his teeth at us once, so that got us a little hair up on your back, whatever, in Canada, in the middle of nowhere.
Wounded black bear.
And you can't see 10 feet in front of you. Pitch black out, no moon to go by or anything, and you got a little bow doing it Indian style, so yeah, it'll put a creep up on your back. Sent the boys in this morning. Well, actually, they volunteered.
Yeah, got some good guides up here. Alright, I got to cut in for a minute with today's fan mail. Again, parental guidance is recommended for this portion of the show. Today we're going with another computer email, unsigned as usual, but this one's from a proud PETA supporter in New Jersey. PETA, of course, is the acronym for People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, the largest terrorist organization in the United States today. And it reads, "You stupid redneck. Wait till you morons start shooting kids like you shoot each other up every year. We'll see how popular your program is then. All you animal-hating freaks should flush your own heads down the toilet." I love the enthusiasm, but you're wrong. First of all, I live in Vermont, and up here in the north, I'm called a hick. Down south, I would be a redneck. Second, hunting is one of the safest activities out there. Here are some statistics from the Safety Council to prove my point. And last, we don't hate animals. Nobody hates animals. Hunters are the biggest animal lovers. That's why we pay for their future. Unlike PETA, who spends all your money firebombing schools and trying to stop guys like myself, hunters actually put our money back into conservation and pay for the animals. Again, I love animals. Right next to mashed potatoes and gravy. Thanks for writing in, but I'd much rather watch Noah's celebration. The Buckaroo hat, that's a privilege. Not everybody wears that, you know, you guys should bear to wear that hat.
You gotta get a bear.
You gotta get a bear in order to get that.
Well, I appreciate it.
No problem at all. No problem at all.
It was fun up here. It was a one hell of an experience, and you taught me a lot.
Well, that's good.
I don't remember it too.
I want to give you another gift.
Thank you.
That's for getting your bear.
All right.
And being a good sport. You know what I mean? Like you listened well. You did everything that we told you. So that was good. We're really proud of you, and it was pleased to have you here. Really.
Likewise. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah.
Anytime I come up here, I'm probably gonna pay a visit to you. That's for
well,
sure.
I hope you do. I hope you do. I hope we see more of you in the future, and young people, like young hunters, and
me
that's
too.
What this thing
it's a
all
great
about.
sport, and it's a lot of education. Just as much you can learn hunting as you can in school.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because like me, I learned from my dad. I started at 13, 12 years old hunting in the woods with him. Trailing behind,
learning after him,
yeah,
following
when
his
I was
footsteps.
14, he came over one morning and he handed me the gun and he said, "There's a buck out there in the field." You know, he said, "You go get him." I went there, but I didn't get him. I got the buck fever. I started guiding like other people when I was 22.
You say you're only 28 now, right?
28. I'm an old buck. I'm gonna tell you. I'm an old buck. I'm 62 now, and I've been doing ever since I was 20, like guiding people out. And that, you know, and teaching people, you know, and learning from my own mistake, because everybody makes a mistake, you know. Hunting is hunting, you know.
Well, we're out of time for today. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Thanks to Oak Mountain Lodge, Noah got to go home with a couple of large coolers filled with bear meat. Buckaroo is a world-class bear guide, and he still takes the time to pass on our heritage. He's doing his part to save the future of hunting. Are you? Today's show is brought to you by these proud sponsors. Mossy Oak. It's not just a passion, it's an obsession. Buckmasters and the Buckmasters American Deer Foundation. Macro Systems Digital Video for all your editing needs. The International Hunter Education Association. The National Shooting Sports Foundation. Cat TV and Vega Video Productions. Taxidermy services for today's hunt were provided by Chip and Carrie Stamper of the Missouri Taxidermy Institute.
Can I go bear hunting with you?
You want to go bear hunting?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're a little bigger, we'll go, okay? Alright? Who loves your dad?
I love my dad.
You do? Colby does?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go bear hunting soon, okay?
Yeah.
When you're a little older.